Look at all these cats. I've got too many. Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play series. And in today's video, we've got something special planned. But first, I need some materials. So I'm going to go into my storage room and check... what has gone on here? What? Where's all my stuff? Wait. Everything is gone. Please tell me my shulker boxes are still alive up here. Oh, thank God. They're still here. What has happened to my chest room? Like, I don't understand what's gone on. So I've got no stuff now. I've got to go and collect things from scratch. I've got absolutely nothing to my name. Like, what has gone? I don't understand. Everything seems empty in here. It's clean for a change. It's weird. I've got some really weird feeling about this. I don't know what to say. Ha, just kidding. I've got a new storage room. If we walk out of here and then fly over this way, I have an automatic sorting system right here. Shout out to Maizuma Games for this design, and honestly, it's an absolute masterpiece. I cannot thank him enough for inventing such a cool thing, which I never thought was possible, by the way. It's insane. But just to show you how this works, and give you a bit of an explanation as to what's going on here, everything is categorized, or not everything, but the most common things that I collect is categorized into these categories you can see here, and I've still got one category to fill up, because if you notice, wait, actually, those have hoppers behind it, right? Do they? I can't tell. They do. Okay, yeah, obviously they're gonna have hoppers behind it. I don't know why I said that. But basically, these two chests here don't have anything to sort the items like these over here. That's basically overflow protection, so anything that can't get sorted will go in here. Glass and the cracked stone bricks I've now sorted. Same with the wheat and a few of the other things that landed in here. Stone buttons I had to use for the filters. But basically, just to show you how this works, right? If I fly up here to the stone or the cobblestone category, which I've added stone in as well, is if I go to this chest here, that's all the items that can go into this row of chests. Same with this, same with this, same with this, and you get the idea. Everything is sorted out in a very neat order, and it's all automatic. Even though my storage system, my manual one, was good and all, after each project, it was still too tedious for me to go around and sort everything out into the places they need to go, and I want to avoid having shulker monsters laying around and everything, so this seemed like a perfect opportunity to build an auto storage system that I've seen done on Hermitcraft Season 9 twice by Exuma and Impulse, and honestly, that's how I found it, and it's an absolute genius system. It's even got a shulker box unloader. Yeah, it has. It's crazy. I can put all the items in here, shulker boxes and items, and the way it happens is this shulker box will take all the items that aren't in shulker boxes into here, which get filtered down into there, but then all the shulker boxes can't go into a shulker box, so it goes down and sorts itself out. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. I've designed the floor myself. Reference image on Google I got this from because I was struggling to find a floor design. But yeah, this is cool. I love it. I'm so excited. But today we're going to be working on this, and the plans, just to show you, is from this side how to get to my storage system. That pond there is going to go, and I'm going to have... Let's see if I can get a bit of a higher angle. A bit of a cave kind of thing carved out into this. And then I'm gonna walk through the cave up a floor into there. And I'm gonna have it so it's like underground, because this is all gonna be terrain. I want some kind of cave that will then expand around and then just go over the storage system, and it's gonna hopefully cover the redstone. We'll see. Then the next part. You know how I said I wanted my nether portal as a crater? Well, I've got a bit of a newer and different idea. Rather than having this as a crater, because this, to me, this very small bit of terrain that I've got here feels unnatural, and I don't like it. So, I want this to be flat terrain, or more natural terrain up here, rather than it being a crater. So this is going to get covered up, and then we're going to have another cave that comes from this side, roughly behind my house, which is going to lead in this big room, which is carved out in a similar fashion, but it's underground this time, and that is the plan. So yeah, no more crater. That idea is gone. So let's get started, shall we? roll a time lapse. So to start this time lapse off, I wanted to try and get the shape perfect for the cave. I wanted it to start small and then expand to the size of the storage room. So I'm just getting in all the little shapes and stuff and trying to fill all the little things in, and we'll leave the texture in and the details for after. So as you can see, I'm now building the top of the storage room, making sure it's lit up so no mobs spawn. And then I decided to go through and texture almost layer by layer of the stuff that I wanted to do. I wanted to make it look really roughed up, and I think we achieved just that. All right, welcome back. This is the finished result, and I think it looks amazing. It's better than I imagined in my head before I started this project. And to be honest, I'd love you guys' feedback on this in the comments down below. You can still see the redstone and stuff through different bits, and we're still yet to cover it up. But for now, this will do. If you have any suggestions and stuff that we should do in the comments down below, make sure you let me know, and we'll see if I can fit it in somewhere. And if it's a good suggestion, I will credit you in the episode where we eventually get around to the idea you had. All right, so now that's done, I want to try. I don't know if I want to tackle this or tackle that first. That's going to be a massive project. It's going to take forever to do because I want that completely done today, if possible. We're in the middle of a heat wave at the moment in the UK, so it's not the best idea for me to be sat at my computer the entire day because it is warm in here. I don't know if I can tolerate this for so much longer, but we're going to try and get stuff done. So apologies for this episode being delayed. It's currently Monday at the moment, Monday the 18th of July, but I can't see this video going up until Saturday because of the heat wave and stuff. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to try and get what I can done, but there's no promises for the episodes being consistent. So what do I tackle first is the question. I might try and tackle this because I don't think it will take that long. I want to try and terraform this. I don't like how that circle forms. It looks very unnatural, and I just don't like it. So I'm thinking maybe this top layer here will bring out to maybe there. We'll have, let me find an example. We'll have another one of these kind of things, but a lot smaller, so maybe to about that height. So we'll bring that over here, so it's there. And then we'll have a cliff face, and then we can just sort of flatten this out a little bit, add some more terrain over the top, and that should be better. I think that will look more natural, and I think what I'm going to do later down the line is have like some waterways coming around, and then I'm going to get it to go through here, drop down the first cliff, and then drop down into a little pond there, or maybe some kind of like, I don't know, canal system or something that I can take under the mountains. Yeah, there's some ideas that I've got in mind. I'm going to tackle this first, and then we'll get onto this. So let's roll. Oops. Let's roll that time lapse. I knew the way I built this originally, I wanted to split it up to try and make it look a little bit more natural, and I knew I would have to do another stone section to make that happen. All right, it's done, and I'm going to need your opinions on this in the comments because I'm not 100% sure I like it. It's just, I like this bit here. I can work on this over time. It's just this bit. It just still looks a little bit unnatural to me. I'm not entirely sure why. I might just have to curve that bit around and just ignore this little bit of stone. But that is looking okay, I think. Let me know in the comments what you guys think and if I should change certain aspects of it. Something doesn't feel right, and I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. So if anyone has any ideas, please do let me know. I am physically melting right now inside my office. Oh my word, it is so warm. Now I've got to tackle this. Yeah, not looking forward to this in the slightest because of the heat. It's just crazy. I need to figure out exactly where I want this cave to come out. So I'm thinking, obviously, this is going to be the entrance. But then, where do I want it to come out? Am I going to have it curve? I'm just trying to work something out here. Am I going to... I could always do it here. I could have like a path coming through this crop field into an archway, and then it goes up. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I even like the idea. I might just move my nether portal up to the surface when I patch it up, to be honest. I haven't decided how I want to do this. I don't even think it's going to work. I am half tempted to just patch this up and just move the nether portal up and redesign it, something. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that it's in a crater, and I feel like if I go for the cave idea, look how steep that is. I'm not too sure if I want the cave idea. And I don't want everything to be underground. Probably not the best start. Or, what we could do, let's be smart about this. Wait, I've got an idea. Think about it. My nether portal is here. I have the opportunity now to relocate this portal before I do my nether hub, right? I've not done my nether hub yet. It is on the agenda. but I have the opportunity to move this. Okay, let's go to the overworld and decide where I want it. Okay, let's work this out together, right? I am either thinking one of two options. Yes, I'm still yet to do this side of the roof. Yeah, this side's done, the other side's not. It will get done. It is on the to-do list, trust me. I'm thinking either in here. Also, I have a little bit of a plan for this, but I want your guys' opinion on it. So these storage compartments that we had originally, I either want to keep it for just junk or just have display units in here for all my achievements in this world, such as one of them being glassed off with the dragon egg inside it. We could have one that has maybe, I don't know, a totem of undying in an item frame. We could have one that's, I don't know, got the dragon head. We could have the warden head in one of these. It would just be really cool just to collect really rare items and store them in here as like a display room. That's what I'm thinking, and I might change the acacia out just to give this a better feel. I might change it for, I don't know, mangrove, considering it's new. But yeah, I'm going to have this to store all my rarest of things in here. That's the idea behind it, at least. But yeah, back to where I want the nether portal. I could do it in there. I could also do it there, right, where this windmill is. I said, oh, we're going to get rid of this because it doesn't make sense, the windmill being here, because it's not facing the shore, right? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, there's a hill there. There's going to be buildings in the way. It just doesn't make sense. So that will go. I could either have it here. I could either have it somewhere in here, which, let's be real, is going to be a very hard choice to decide where it's going to go. I think they're the options we've got. So in here, where the windmill is, or in my new storage room. That is a hard decision to make. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to post a Twitter poll, and I'm going to get all my Discord members to go over to the Twitter poll and vote. I'm going to turn my PC off because it is absolutely roasting in here, and I'll be back in an hour to see the results. The results are in. And it's a little bit weird to calculate, to be honest, because I had some people on Discord tell me their answers because they don't have Twitter. I would say, looking at the Twitter poll and the Discord responses, it's very 50-50 between the new storage room and where the windmill is. So now I have to make the decision. So technically I didn't even need to do a poll, but at least I know people either want that or that. So my decision is going to be where the windmill is. I think that's going to be the best spot. I don't think I've got enough room in there, which is my main reason for doing it where the windmill is. And we've got to take down the windmill anyway, so it makes no difference. So that's going to be the new location of the nether portal, and I need to try and come up with a design for the new nether portal. So I say we jump straight into a time lapse. Now for me, I'm going to be time lapsing this later when it's cooled down because it is absolutely boiling where I am right now. It is the worst heat we've had in the UK for, I think, forever. To be honest, it is awful. So I don't want to be sat in my office the entire day. So I'm going to go get some fresh air where it's cool in the shade and hopefully try and cool down and sit in front of a fan or something. I wish I had air conditioning. I really do wish I did. But yeah, we'll do the time lapse later on in the evening, and we're going to take this down and build ourselves a new nether portal. So for you guys, let's jump straight into the time lapse. Unfortunately, the time lapse of me taking down the windmill corrupted, but nevertheless, we're back at this, smoothing out the terrain, and then I realized that all the trees behind where I was going to build the terrain were in the way, so I had to get rid of all of these. And going back to where the nether portal crater was going to go, we decided to try and plan some form of terrain to go here, just so I had a rough idea of what it was going to look like in the end. Alright, so as you saw in the time lapse, this is where we're at. Now, let me just quickly take you through what we're doing here. So, as you can see, all these lines that we're making it so much easier for us to fill in. So I know that this is all going to be the same level, and then same up here. Every single time we change Y level, I make sure I know where the terrain's going to go. And I try and do it in natural diagonals and sometimes little straight lines. This looks a little bit unnatural, but we'll get it to curve round, probably going around that way, just to make it look a little bit more natural, like it's formed the way it is. That is the whole point of doing custom terrain, to make it look natural and look, I guess, uniformed in some way, if that makes sense. But that's all the time I've got for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Also, if you didn't see my YouTube shorts, you can see me do stuff behind the scenes for episodes. So if you become a channel member, you can see all of the behind the scenes stuff if that interests you. But yeah, I will see you all in the next episode, and have a good one.